I am Jacob Abrian, the Chief Executive Officer of the Arab Fashion Council. The Arab Fashion Council is the world's largest fashion council that represents all the 22 Arabic countries, member of the Arab League, which are spread from the North Africa to the Middle East. It is the first council that is representing more than one culture or more than one country, where our aim is, of course, to create the fashion system and establish the fashion pipeline by connecting all the 22 Arabic countries. By a pipeline, we mean to put all the 22 Arab countries in the map of producing, on the map of retail, of being a platform for the production. So for this reason, everything, of course, starts by education, and our first initiative as council was to launch this competition for scholarship that the student was awarded to study a Master's of Business and Fashion Management in Italy. He is Saudi, from Saudi Arabia, and he's currently in Milano studying. He will come back, of course, to support in developing the fashion system in the region. And in the next edition, we are going to launch more initiatives in terms of education and scholarship until we arrive to the point that we are going to open and establish fashion universities under the umbrella of the Arab Fashion Council. Again, the aim of the council is to promote the international designers into a global presence, into a global platform. Not only Arab designers, but of course international designers, that they will be coming. We will give the pride for the Arab countries that international designers are coming to be setting up their business in the Arab world. So in this case, we can call it fashion Arab nationalization. Then we give the Arab citizenship even for international designers in terms of fashion Arab citizenship, of course, to be coming, supported, and establishing their businesses here in the Arab world. And of course, Dubai is a wonderful place as a creative hub for the fashion. This is in terms of the Fashion Council. Then if we speak, of course, about the Fashion Week, usually the Fashion Weeks, they happen in New York, in London, in Milan, and in Paris. And they are already established from 100 years. The first fashion week, or the first official fashion show, let's say, happened in New York a century ago. And then it started to become official calendar that happens twice a year. So the Arab Fashion Council cannot wait a century until we reach there. But we are going to work very fast. We are going to work in different angles at the same time. So we launched the Fashion Week. At the same time, we are working on different angles: in education, on production, on retail, on business, on manufacturing, on retail, on attracting investments to the Arab region, and as well exposing the Arab world abroad. So for this aim, we have launched our offices in collaboration with multinational companies. We have launched in Lebanon, we have launched in Turkey, we have launched in Brazil, in Korea, in Milano. Our marketing management quarter is in Milano, so of course we can imagine the quality and the dedication and the support and the effort of all the Fashion Council family and the believers in this program, the media, the buyers, the press. We feel that there is a big appetite for such initiative in the Arab world. So we are very motivated and we are very determined to always show the best and to always bring innovations. The second edition is going to be full-fledged Fashion Week, while the previous one was kind of a teaser to test the market. It was very successful, it was beyond expectation. And this edition we are going to be much bigger. We are going to have higher numbers. We are going to have 4 days instead of 3 days. We are going to host the Arab Fashion Week in a particular glass structure that is made in Milano, and it will be shipped directly from Milano. Actually now it's on the way to be arriving to Dubai. It will be constructed here. It's just wonderful. It positions us not only in terms of fashion system, but in terms of fashion initiatives and partnerships, that this structure is going to be an architectural fashion landmark for the Arab Fashion Council. Thank you for that question. It's very important. And before answering this important question that many designers, of course, want to know the answer, the Arab Fashion Council is very proud to define a new term in the fashion dictionary, which is the ready couture. The ready couture, it is the marriage between the Milan fashion system to the Parisian fashion system. It means the ready-to-wear married with the haute couture, and it gives us the ready couture. It is the pleasure of being able to go to the boutique, to the stores, and to buy exclusive limited edition high-end fashion without the made-to-measure, without waiting and without giving orders. So this gives us kind of limitation in terms of selection of designers, because such kind of label is not, such kind of line is not approached or adopted by many brands. But now they started to learn that this is the future of the fashion business, and they start to develop, of course, the fashion system to be integrated in the ready couture collections. To be able to be featured in the Arab Fashion Week, we have always the application online. The designers, they can go, they can submit their application. We have some kind of picky questions that we ask that allows us to measure how much is the designer able to be featured and to go ahead. For us, there are very important segments and elements we kind of test in the designer. Our main important element is the designer has a strategic business plan, and he is here to continue, to start with us and to continue one edition after the other, because this is the main success of a fashion brand. And second of all is the quality, the selection of the fabric, of the textile, the message behind the design. It's not only about sketching and about sewing a gown. It's about what is the message and what is the story and where you want to arrive, what you want to tell the public. Then we go to the selection of the international jury. We have international jury composed of fashion designers, composed of buyers, of retailers, of press, of media, because we want to test it from 360 degrees where the designer is able to arrive. Then if we see the potential, the designer will be based and featured in the Arab Fashion Week. So the launch of the scholarship, of course, every scholarship has its own theme that the designers they should respect in order to be able to candidate themselves to be considered for the scholarship. And last season it was to design 22 pieces of gowns, ready couture gowns, which is inspired either by the North Africa country or by the Levant countries or by the Gulf countries. Of course, the candidates were able to upload their portfolio and with all the requirements with the English test exams. We didn't require any Italian exam thanks to the support of the Italian system. And then we had the international jury again sitting on the table and evaluating every shortlisted application. During the next edition of the Arab Fashion Week on the 19th of March, we are going to launch the second scholarship, which will be, of course, in partnership again with the Domus Academy, and we are going to open the doors for new students and designers to be with us in Italy again. Alright, so let's say we are in Dubai and we learn a lot also from the culture of Dubai, from the leader of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed Al Maktoum. God bless him, because he always teaches us that we should always be the first. And our main aim, our main vision is that we are going to be the first, and we commit for it. Of course, it takes time. It takes some time to arrive there. We have our strategic plan, which we are going to launch later this year, around May or June, in international press conference, which will be the vision for 2021. The Arab Fashion Week has started, has positioned already the Arab world, especially Dubai, on the international map of fashion. Now Dubai by Arab Fashion Week is already on the international calendar, and we are going to be competing and working hard to be the first and to be, of course, among the big 4 fashion capitals. Yes, actually we do have plans to be just going around the globe to take with us the Arab designers, to feature them, to have them in showrooms in Europe or in the States. We are looking forward to also organize a fashion event abroad in Milano. It could be also Monte Carlo, it could be Cannes. So for us, we don't believe that there are any limits. We don't consider limits, and we can go everywhere. We are open for new initiatives, for proposals, and we are happy to endorse fashion events, fashion initiatives that are able to support our main strategy and our main vision.